Well, good Monday morning to everyone. As you can see, I'm back down near my favorite place, working on a little project that I had started yesterday. But before we get into that, something I want to pass along. I've watched a couple of videos just over the weekend and read a couple of articles about YouTube small subscribers. And they talked about how people are responding better and enjoying channels that are not glitzy and highly edited and fantastic thumbnails and things of that nature. Well, that fits me just perfectly because I don't know how to edit. I understand thumbnails, but I'm probably not going to take the time to make these fancy things. And I am tickled to death that just being a real person, just talking to the audience and showing what I hope people will enjoy is a real popular thing and is a high growth area for YouTube. So with that being said, let's just get into some real person activity this morning. You can tell my brush pile got an awful lot bigger in the last few hours. Yesterday, I was down here working on this project with a pair of clippers and just trimming some small stuff and spraying some poison ivy. And I think I mentioned that I was just going to run down here and knock down a few trees this morning. I was really optimistic. Cutting down about 15 trees, even though most of them were small saplings, takes a little work. Cutting them down, trimming them up, and then dragging them away. But here's why we're down here doing this. This is the little feeder creek that comes in and the pond extends out from it. I wanted to open this up so it could be seen a little bit better and I could get the pleasure of having it cleaned up and looking into it. Got some clean out to do. A few of the smaller trees fell in the water, so I got to get my grapple and dig those out here in a little while. But it certainly opened this bottom area by the field cornfield, opened it up an awful lot. And I made myself this pretty simple, very simple actually, bridge that you can see here. And the reason I did that, I'm going to hang a pump off of one of those trees across the creek there, down in the water. It's about 3 feet deep there. And pump water through a irrigation stand and water, when it's needed, this field corn area. Yeah, that brush pile is a lot bigger than I had expected it to be. And so was the other one. The job really wasn't all that bad. It's hot, humid, looks like it's about to rain. But the worst thing about it is if you can see that area right there, there's some barbed wire over there, and there are briars and thorns that have not been used lately. And I tend to find those and discover that they're pretty sharp. So that's the worst part of it. We've got a little bit more clearing, but I can clean up that loose stuff there with the bush hog, and it's going to look an awful lot nicer down here on the edge of my neighbor's property. And as I said yesterday, that little point straight ahead there is the next thing, but probably later on. I think it'll be a little bit better over there. A little bit more room to move around. So we'll get that cleaned up and we'll have basically all the property that was let go cleaned up and back into pretty good shape. So that's down the road. I hope you guys all have a great Monday and a fantastic week. Stay safe and enjoy life like I'm doing it right now. Tell your friends if you like this video, if you like this channel, tell them to subscribe. We would like to grow it. And until we talk again, take care, be safe. See you soon.